And we're back. It's time for the evening's main attraction, which is Star Trek Infection, released yesterday. And where I left off, I was stuck in a room trying to assemble ingredients for hypospray, and I couldn't get what I needed off of these dead guys in the room. And also, I don't know if I bitched about it yesterday, but they have little tooltips on the screen telling you kind of what to do. They've set them off to the left side of the screen in such a way that they're blurry to read. Sitting. Play. Continue. 17. Wow, I'm already a fifth of the way through the game. Technical room. All right, let's hit it. Here we are. Oh yeah, the piss legs. Where'd my phaser go? I don't have a phaser. I had it last night. I don't remember this. That looks painful. I don't remember any of this, and I don't have a phaser. Or a map for that matter. I feel like something's gonna jump out and eat me. Huh. I'm guessing this used to be sick bay. It's telling me to press R to crouch as I'm crouching. was worried about this game and other VR games ever since Meta did their VR layoff thing. I thought that the games might never be released.
The anti-grav sled is blocking the path. I should move it.
The hell are you talking about? Search for the formula. What's this infection thing? Is that for me? Computers are used. Psh, no shit. This is the ship, or what's left of it. It's not even indicating where I am. I can't tell where sickbay is supposed to be. It's too damn dark. It's too damn sultry in here. It says door nearby can be unlocked. So I wish they would take these little tips and just move them out 6 inches to the right in the center where I can read them. This door nearby can be unlocked, but what door is it talking about? Oh yeah, here's a map. I forgot it on the tricorder. Sick bay, science laboratory. Okay, so this is where I got stuck yesterday. Computer core, life support bay, holodeck, and transporter. That I want to see. Why would a Defiant class ship have a holodeck on it? This is built for, like, combat. Door nearby can be unlocked. What door? It's the only one I see. There are no other doors. This damn Jeffries tube I just came in. Tracking disabled. I don't know what any of this crap on this tricorder means. Tracking is still disabled. I feel like this is not the right direction. I seem to remember being able to pull these off yesterday, these panels. Emergency power regulator. This device regulates power abundance and can be used to charge devices powered by Starium Krellide batteries, phasers, which I had one, but I don't anymore. I'm halfway tempted to just start this game over from the beginning. See, this thing has like a different access level symbol than what I have. Access denied. Can't get in there. Can't get in here either. This one's not even going to tell me access denied. Access panel. Well, I'm kind of at a loss still. What the hell do I do? Deflector room. Science laboratory. door nearby can be unlocked. Guess it's this one. Alright, this is where we got stuck last night. I'm 100% sure I had a phaser when I was in this room. The plant entity exhibits signs of intelligence, a drive to destroy my ship while somehow avoiding critical life support systems. The behavior suggests a deliberate pattern as it systematically compromises structural integrity without directly endangering essential functions. Oh yeah, the hypo spray. We dropped out of warp and drifted into the nebula. The warp coils couldn't handle the transition, and despite activating failsafes, they failed to engage. Power stabilization systems were overwhelmed. We're now operating on minimal energy. Most internal sensors are offline. The root-like organism has spread silently through the walls and conduits, undetected for an unknown period. We couldn't contain the spread in time. Now the power distribution systems and structural integrity fields are showing signs of failure.
During a half-sleep state, the patient repeatedly reported sensing the presence of Nuval. From databanks, I learned it is a rather uncommon name among Vulcans. Upon regaining consciousness, the patient exhibited signs of instability. Extended sedation lasted for approximately 19 hours in order to stabilize his condition.
Okay. Yep, I remember doing this. He's not dropping it. Drop it. So I need to collect other resources for the hypo spray. I had everything but one item last night, but I couldn't get that. I don't remember if these were part of it. Pick it up. So I got to get one more, whatever that thing is, and then two of the other thing. Really kind of worried about what happened to my phaser. Hate for it to be some
I should also
glitch.
look for a means to defend myself.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Alright, so I have everything except for this DNA symbol. Ah, there we go. A phaser.
Type 2 phaser. I need to meditate, to distance myself from the horrors of this place.
Vulcan meditation time. What a chintzy little phaser. That's what I was trying to do. You telling me you only get 2 shots on a fully charged phaser on kill mode? Okay, that's more like it. It's not letting me move. Am I supposed to shoot him from here? I'm not going without a fully charged phaser. See, you can collect the mutagen from infected crewmen. This is exactly where I got stuck last night.
John T. McGee, born
Oh, yeah,
Sun
John
Valley,
McGee.
Idaho, Earth. Son of Thomas McGee and Lillian White. They raised me to be an Earthman, afraid of what's beyond the Sol system. But I got there, didn't I? Now...
Considering using this phaser on myself, something I've only used once before against a living being. My best friend tried to kill me, but he wasn't my friend anymore. Now something in my head tells me things I don't like. I don't like it one bit.
John T. McGee, born Sun Valley, Idaho, Earth. Son of Thomas McGee and Lillian White. They raised me to be an Earthman, afraid of what's beyond the Sol system. But I got there, didn't I? Now I'm considering
Ectoplasmic
using this phaser
residue.
on myself. Something I've only used once before against a living being. My best friend tried to kill me. He wasn't my friend anymore. Now, something in my head tells me things that I don't like. I don't like it.
What is
Why
this?
does it fit?
Doesn't do anything. It's a battery pack used in the ship's as a secondary power source. Contains a high concentration of cerium chloride. So where do I stick it? Now it don't work no more. Only got one kill shot. I got a battery right here, right? Take it. And now I can't get it because it's dropped in the wall. There we go. This game's kind of pissing me off a little bit, not gonna lie. So here's half of a dead person. Mutagen. This mutagenic growth contains the highest concentration of the mutagenic compound, or simply the mutagen. That's this,
It appears that the mutagenic agent grows on the infected individuals.
hairy cyst-looking thing. Does that mean I got everything I need then? For the hypo spray? Where do I go to make it? Another battery. You know, I'm aware this game was being made for like 6 months before it came out. And looking at it now, I'm wondering what took them so long. What the hell were they working on? There's no music. Gotta go up there, I guess. Grab the side of the ladder to quickly climb to the top. Yeah, whatever. That clearly doesn't work. Transporter room. Save station. Place your hand on the panel to begin the saving process.
A
collectible is nearby. Another Pulp Fiction magazine. Ensign Paul Andrews log.
Kelly wants to overwhelm me, presenting it like she's showing me how the clock works. Oh, I know. It's storing energy and releasing it. Just releasing it, second by second. I saw the insides of the mechanical clock. I'm not stupid. I know discipline. I'm doing what I'm told. It's not like everybody else is perfect. Kelly wants to overwhelm me.
How do I get to the other two entries? It says 1 of 3.
Kelly wants to
Piece of crap. I guess you just don't. Bullshit, dude. Please step onto the transporter platform to remove infection. Hypo spray. It's like a blender. It's not letting me put this thing down. Am I supposed to use it? Store items by placing them behind your shoulder, then access them later through the quick draw menu. Okay, alright. Place a hand on the scanner to save progress. I did that a minute ago. Man, this game's kind of a bummer for how excited I was about it. I don't feel like it's going to have a whole lot of replayability value. All the movement is awkward as hell. I was informed that the autonomous crafting stations are unaffected by the nebula, almost. Sometimes the molder doesn't make what you've ordered. I've been tasked with handcrafting 80 hypo sprays containing our antidote. Handcrafting. Good luck to me. He's probably dead now. So I guess we gotta beam ourselves up. Energize. You are completely healed. No transportation destinations connected. Transportation unavailable. Grabbing the phaser. It's all gibberish.
Someone has activated the auto-destruct sequence.
Oh shit.
Captain,
That can't be good. How do I turn it off? Deactivate the door locks. Got like 2.5 minutes here. Unlock door. Main bridge. Main bridge. Open. Don't look like the main bridge.
the ship is still here. Lacking precise knowledge of the infection's nature, I cannot determine whether the antidote was synthesized in time.
Clearly not. Grab the required item with the same hand. What required item? The hypo spray?
No, this damn thing won't work on me.
Oh, it's the strung out
The
crackhead.
compound has become toxic to us. There is no cure. No subspace communication. We are alone.
Then why did you task me with making this antidote?
Oops.
I activated the auto-destruct sequence. I didn't want anybody trying to stop me. So I had to stall you. I didn't know if I could trust you. The infection, it changes us.
Captain, we do not know precisely what is affecting the ship and crew. It would be illogical to destroy both.
Illogical. Mr. Farrak, the ship is in the hands of the enemy now.
Captain, the countdown has already reached 0, and we are still here.
No! The auto-destruct sequence has been aborted. How? Someone used my access codes. I've been compromised. I'm putting the ship in a full security lockdown. Starfleet intelligence was right. There's a traitor on board. Maybe there's still a chance to save this ship. But I have to...
Captain.
Please help me.
Captain,
To your mind.
Do
it!
Oh, Vulcan mind meld. Okay. Our minds, one and together. Stupid, I can't figure this out. Pissing me off. These controls suck balls. shit.
I have evidence that Dariel is innocent. He is not Terrell Marut.
We've been through that.
We have, haven't we?
The data about Calvo Connell has been tampered with. Farak is the last witness.
Last? What happened?
An accident.
Accident?
We suspect the Obsidian Order is involved. It has Terrell Marut's fingerprints written all over it. Evelyn, I know you won't like this, but you need to review your crew's logs. One of them is plotting the assassination of the last witness, Mr. Farak. We have a strong hunch about the suspect. I'll send you the details after I clear it with security.
Hunch, huh? On my ship, personnel have the privilege of keeping their private lives in their own private logs. Do you hear that?
Can't do nothing. First thing I do when I get outside of this mind meld is shoot her with the phaser. There's no comm badge, so I don't know if I'm going in the right direction or what.
This is a door to my cell on Calvo Connell. This is where Terrell Marut was in control. The captain shouldn't be seeing this.
There's my name, Farak, number 38. Looks like Voyager.
The smell. That smell of wet concrete.
You know what this is. It means mountain peak above clouds. And from the top of it we can reach the truth.
Nuval.
Am I supposed to take it?
Quiet 83, you Vulcan worm.
There are tribes that use ropes and knots as a form of language. Although considered primitive, they exhibited remarkable discipline, controlling the rage until the moment of attack, from beasts to philosophers. Let us meditate to distance ourselves from the horrors of this place. Close your eyes.
You can
No,
meditate
it's
inside a
him.
Vulcan mind meld?
Don't you see? It's him.
I was gonna shoot her, but
She is dead. My arm. I sense a telepathic presence. As a Vulcan, I should be able to withstand the increasing toxicity for an extended period. Fascinating. I should examine the USS Lumen's damage report on the ship's computer. As I recall, the engineering station is to the left of the captain's chair. The damage report from the main bridge should provide me with essential data.
looks like a comfortable chair.
As I recall, the engineering station is to the left of the captain's chair. The damage report from the main bridge should provide me with essential data.
Well, it would if it wasn't in gibberish. And they make it so hard to reach. I'm have to lean out of my chair to push any of this shit.
The USS Lumen jumped out of high warp into an unstable nebula, resulting in structural damage across all decks.
You think? This is completely meaningless to me. The chief science officer experienced a severe emotional outburst in the mess hall requiring sedation. Following this, we observed roots beneath her hair slowly growing around the occipital region of her head. The infection is progressing rapidly. Attempts to sever the roots have been unsuccessful as they regenerate almost instantly. Now, I wonder why something like that is labeled damage report. New access level can be acquired nearby. This is really starting to piss me off, these little tooltips being off to the left. The VR vision is clear in the center, but when you move off to the left or the right, it becomes blurry. So they deliberately stuck it in a blurry spot where it would be hard to read. Assholes. New access level can be acquired nearby. How? I'll turn the self-destruct back on myself and blow this whole thing up. Check the status of the ship. That's what I was doing.
However, damage to the environmental controls appears oddly specific, resulting in excessive moisture and reduced temperatures in various parts of the ship. Internal sensors are failing rapidly and may become completely inoperative within hours. I need to investigate the origin of the infection. I can retrieve data on the Cardassian detainee Darial from the captain's ready room computer. I should also address the increasing cold. I will access environmental controls through the computer core.
New access level can be acquired nearby. God damn it, where? Collectibles. I could try to obtain restricted data from the captain's ready room. This is the most frustrating game I've played on VR yet. This and Gorilla Tag. Homeboy's comm badge is glowing. But it ain't doing nothing. Can't read that, too blurry. If I was meant to read it, they should have put it somewhere where I could. What is with these Jimmy legs? What a crappy view screen. So did I get the new level of access? Thanks for telling me, game. Ooh, a person. Ooh. Killed me, I guess. Please don't take me all the way back to that save point. Okay. Whew. I didn't want to have to do that Vulcan mind metal shit again. New access level can be acquired nearby. Yeah. Homeboy's comm badge is what gave me the access level. Deceased. No life functions detected. No brain activity present. Mutagenic compound. Well, if she wasn't dead, I'd have killed her myself. You know what? We're gonna nip this in the bud. Door door nearby can be unlocked.
It's a message. A warning from the past. 5 Martian monks.
The Adventures of the Galactic Detective is a pulp sci-fi novel series from 1962 to 69, created by Leonard Jenkins and Carl Lewis. Whatever. This phaser is very chintzy. Bunk bed. So I assume this is somebody's quarters or something? Captain's ready room. The Adventures of Peregrine Pickle.
The doctor claims you can look someone in the eyes and know who they are. She says she has a little algorithm that tells her this. Absurd. We all try to hide our true feelings. Still, she managed to draw me into a discussion until a very late hour. So for a good night's rest, I'm diving into Phantoms of the Empire, an analysis of recent Cardassian history. Taro Marut even has an entire chapter dedicated to him. I'm halfway through. I think I've had enough.
What does that have to do with anything? Tea, Earl Grey, hot. That thing's not lit up anymore. Doo-doo-doo. So, what am I doing in here? There's something back there, but looks like it's just the pillow. Green pillow. These green pillows were handcrafted on the planet of Kalon 2, sewn from the materials native to the planet. Wow, how exciting. EPS junctions. It's the captain's quarters, but they're all janky now. Messed up.
I should try accessing her computer.
Useless information.
Personal log, stardate 57609.4. Day by day, I hear more and more crazy rumors. I joined Commander Tressar in trying to put a stop to them, but it only makes people believe them even more. One rumor claims that on Deep Space 38, we're picking up Bavik, my husband. I wish that were the case, but I'm more worried about the next rumor, that I'm using my rank for personal gain, perhaps taking the ship wherever I please. I caught Lieutenant Commander Matastowitz, Lieutenant Lisa Kubasa, and Lieutenant Okila Mareko discussing it. It's ridiculous. I'd like to think it's beneath me to worry about, but I asked them where they heard it. Ensign Elias Sandu.
He keeps telling me a collectible is nearby. I give less than a shit about the collectibles in this game. In my studies, I have encountered numerous strange diseases and mutations, but today I observed something unprecedented. A human heart was enshrouded by small tendrils emanating from the infectious entity, resembling something from a bizarre dream. These tendrils exhibited biological properties akin to those of flora, particularly in their vascular-like structure and growth patterns. One larger tendril appeared to pierce the heart itself, actively pumping a blood-like substance enriched with a high concentration of mutagenic compounds. The interaction between the tendril and the myocardium suggests a direct disruption of normal cardiovascular function, which could potentially accelerate the mutagenic process throughout the subject's body. You know what's such a bummer about this game? Star Trek is such a rich thing. You could do so many things with it, and this is what they've done.
The captain instructed the engineering team to construct a grenade capable of emitting waves to stun the infected crew. That is part of the captain's investigation, showing that Terrell Marut and Dario were in separate locations at the same time. Terrell Marut was attending a meeting of the Cardassian Criminal Justice Council on Calbul Canal, while Dario was approximately 14.6 light years away, repairing his ship Calamac at Nimbus 3.
Hey, Nimbus 3. It's from the movie Star Trek V. The planet of galactic peace.
The vessel had falsified registry numbers. According to the Starfleet Intelligence's report, the Cardassian ship Narcool was affiliated with the Obsidian Order. Captain Kelly was looking into the origin of these confiscated crates, which Dario had salvaged. They were recovered from a Cardassian wreck, Narcool, meaning veil in Cardassian.
You see, when you're telling a story, you have to give the audience a reason to care. I don't have that here. When individuals are subjected to prolonged isolation and confinement during extended missions, the strain of these conditions can significantly amplify existing interpersonal challenges. Differences in attitudes, conflicting personal needs, and even seemingly small irritations such as annoying habits or mannerism can become far more pronounced, leading to heightened tensions and friction. Over time, these issues may become more difficult to manage, potentially undermining team cohesion and the overall effectiveness of the mission. It's a bad sign when your game is about as entertaining as a shift at your job. Keeps telling me there's a collectible nearby. Who cares? No, I'm not even going to look for it. Impulse generator. Repair room. Oh, this is where I came from. Am I supposed to go back here? Head to the cargo bay, yes, but first I'm gonna save. Don't have to do all this crap again. And it doesn't work. Lovely. I still wonder if I was the only one who noticed Andrews cutting the andante and jumping straight to the rondo. Not to mention, he struggled a few times during the performance. While Paul wasn't at the top of his form, he said it's stress-related, but I don't think this is stress-related. Not everything is stress-related, since when does Paul stress about performing in front of his friends? Strange. Okay. Would have been nice if I was able to read that. There's too many of them for me to just kill them. Ooh. I'm dead again. I'm about to give up on this for a while. This is kind of making me mad. The hell?
I need to check the crates located in Cargo Bay 2, Deck 3.
Collectible is nearby. Scan with the tricorder. What's it telling me to do? Throw this thing. Where is he throwing it? Oh, fun. Such a fun game.
I need to check the crates located in Cargo Bay 2, Deck 3.
Yeah, let's just not even do that. Pick all this crap up again. It's different every time I come in here. pick this up. They're in different places too. Bitch spotted me. At least they gave me my shot back.
I need to check the crates located in Cargo Bay 2, Deck 3.
I don't remember phasers ever being so damn ineffective on the shows or movies. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're done. For now. What time is it? 9:55. Quit. Do some Light Brigade. It's a much more fun game than Star Trek. Didn't cost nothing either. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, man, that Vulcan mind meld in that Star Trek game. That was bullshit. weird doing like the praying thing and I have a cigar. Kind of like the old Mormon days, praying with a cigar in your mouth. The long walk was a holy pilgrimage through all 7 light temples. You know, visually, this game looks better than Star Trek 2. Star Trek looks to me like it's not finished. It's an unfinished game that they've released because maybe they're running out of time. I wonder if it's related to all the cuts and stuff that Meta did with their VR. Didn't stop you from charging voice. Name's Thomas, rank 1. See, I think that was another player or something. Hey, I can see all the little enemy indicators out there from here. Can't grab the cigar. Fought bravely in the old forest, but perished. I'm trying to get this pistolier rank 5 so I can unlock some of the other classes. That was the last thing I was doing, I remember now. One by one, the obsidian came for the soul crystals until only one remained. I should start this game over, and then every time they show one of those snippets of the story, I should take a screenshot of it. Then I could put them all together and understand what the hell's going on. That thing, is that a soul crystal? Is that the one they were just talking about?
New.
Hey, rank 3, I gotta get it to rank 5. Man, that Star Trek game is kind of a bummer. I thought it'd be way cooler than me. I thought I'd be beaming myself up on, traveling through space, Star Trek stuff. Oops. Chillin' Chilean. This has to be another player. Like he died here or something. Don't shoot at me. Area clear. Come on, Belt, move. Awkward as hell. There's got to be a setting about that. Disable manual bolt slide rifle ammo grenade pin. No setting for it. Some games have a setting where you can take this belt. Sweet Surrender has this as a setting. You can make it stationary so it's not moving all the time. Apparently this game don't have that. really like how when I hold the gun like this and hold it with my left hand, and then if I release my right hand, it keeps my left hand in that position. It makes it really easy to just grab him and start shooting again. In Sweet Surrender, it reverses the hands. I wonder if people who have like PTSD ever get triggered playing stuff like this. They never even do it. Dang it, I can't reach my ammo. Alright. One more rank to go and I'll unlock new classes. I wonder if the cigar stays lit between these loading screens. I like this cigar thing. It's a nice little touch. You can tell people who made the game cared about little details like that. I can tell this game was put together by people who gave a shit about what they were. And cigar does stay good. Jesse Hardy, the generous, rank 4. It's got to be another player. I wish this would be explained to me. What is this I'm looking at right here? Is this a player who died on the same map as me or what? Do I encounter other players? I don't know. Some of those really hard to kill bad guys with weird names. It makes me to think I'm fighting another player. I don't see how that would be the case, just because I've never had a bunch of teammates helping me fight the bad guy, which is what they would have. Damn it. See, now, is another player gonna go onto that same map and then see my dead body with the ghost above it that they pray over like I just did for some other player? I don't know. Stargazers, long-revered astronomers warned of the sun's weakening, but the church did not heed. I've actually seen this one before. This is a repeat. Reminded me of Superman. Superman's father tries to warn the Kryptonians that the planet's going to be destroyed. They don't listen. The owl was my guide, the glimmer of hope I needed, recreated the Light Brigade shortly after. Let us pray. What are we praying to exactly? The sun? I think on this next run, I will be able to level up this Pistolier to level 5, and then I'll be able to try a new class. Yeah, that Star Trek game looks really poorly made. I'm pretty sure all the voices in it are AI generated. Like, there's no actual voice actors. There's no details in the Star Trek game that make me think that the people who made it cared about what they did. where I think it's another player. He moves differently from the others, too. Got a ghost like a player. But if that was another player, why did he stand there like a dumbass while I shot him? So that's it. This is a computer-controlled ally of mine. Praying didn't do nothing. Being willing to do the right thing. Isn't that what makes a man? Sure, that and a pair of testicles. Boy, I hate to say it, this is just an all-around better game than Star Trek. Hey, my cigar's gone. I must have smoked it. See that? I think that's another player. Can't tell me that's not a name of a player. That computer controlled, or is this another player?
Yeah?
It's computer controlled. You got a handgun?
Yeah.
And I'm not giving you my gun. Oh, he's offering me something. A knife. I ain't got nowhere to put it. Eudaimonia. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I thought I accidentally dropped my gun and replaced it with a knife. That's what you got right there. What's this? Around my wrist. Son of a bitch, I stepped on a bear trap. I wonder why they World War II weapons in this game. Look at that, a syringe. I've never seen that before. What am I supposed to do with it? Inject myself? to replace a cigar with hard drugs. I can't do it. Huh. I only draw ammo from the left pouch here because I almost exclusively use the right gun. Because I'm just not good at this game at dual wielding as like Sweet Surrender. And because of the reloading process, if I'm dual wielding, bang, 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 then I have to drop one to reload the other. To me, it seems more efficient to just use one and then bang, 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 reload, bang, 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 reload. I almost don't even need this second. So that's why I'm moving all the ammo out of this right pouch into this left. Here we go, we can level up now, and now I'll be able to unlock a couple other classes. Rank 5. So after I die here, I'm going to try a new class. Let's see what this syringe does. I don't know, am I high or something? My vision's all weird. Sure's a hell of a lot brighter. See, and I hold a magazine in my left hand as I'm shooting with the right. So I can quickly reload. And I try to keep count in my head of how many times I've fired, but it can be difficult. I asked ChatGPT if, like, cops do that or soldiers do that. Do they keep track in their head of how many rounds they fired and they know when to reload? It said sometimes they try, but it's a really hard thing to do when you got adrenaline and shit because people are shooting at you. only got 9 magazines left. Plus this one in the gun. It's 10. Get no ammo reloads or nothing. I swear I pulled that out earlier. Left. You know, when you talk about like the history this is one of the most historically important guns there ever was. The Colt 1911. See if I can hit that bird right off his shoulder or his arm. That's okay. Time to try a new class. Curjo Gasol, the Pistolier, was overwhelmed by the obsidian in the frozen mountains. Cool story, bro. You know, it occurred to me at work. From the stargazers, simple farmers, anyone who spoke out against the church quietly disappeared. I've seen this one too before. So they're starting to repeat themselves, which makes me think maybe I've seen them all. But it occurred to me at work that I think the TV show Seinfeld is now as old as the TV show Gilligan's Island was when Seinfeld was airing. Meaning we are as far away from Seinfeld now as during Seinfeld was airing we were from Gilligan's Island. Who do we try? Scout. I've done that one. That's the pistol here. Assault. I've never done. Anyone that says rank 1, I've never done. God, I think this is assault. Hunter. I've never done saboteur. That sounds interesting. So, assault or saboteur? That is crazy. We are getting old. We're going to try saboteur. I like revolvers, and I'm wonder what the timepiece is. Another 20 years or so, the cast of Seinfeld's going to start dying. I remember when Bob Denver died. His dad played Gilligan. He was pretty old, though. Speed loaders for a revolver. Here's the timepiece. What possible combat use could this have? A brushed gunmetal timepiece with dual dial design and protective cover, classified for non-standard, off-record, light brigade use. What use? Does it freeze time? Time restore. Now it says it's 10:50. Weird. Is this one of them old break action revolvers? A high caliber S&W Swiss Smith & Wesson 500 revolver with a 6-round cylinder, 8.38-inch barrel, and reinforced grip, developed prototype using restricted materials classified as LVRP. Nope, it's side loading. You can flick your wrist to get it to work. Let me go back to the video real quick. I love the sights on this. This is way easier to aim than the. And unlike the 1911, it would not be worthwhile to save the last run in this, or last round in this one. Reloading. Seeing as you're just going to put the whole thing. It's. I like it. Let's put it to the test. liked Gilligan's Island when I was a kid. I think it's probably like the same now as like if a kid today likes Seinfeld. Like it's an older show from an older period. You know, it still airs and stuff. Gilligan's Island patently absurd, and it kind of leaned absurd. Not a serious show at all. Now I'm wondering about the practical benefits of holding ammo in the weapon. That's probably still going to help. Does a hell of a lot more damage than the 4 times the damage of the 1911. 2 shots killed. This gun. I don't think it's historical though. This was never revealed in the 1911. Detail, man. That's the one round I fired. It's missing its bullet. Can I spin the chamber? No. It's vibrating. This one would go neck. Indeed. It's vibrating again. It starts vibrating hard in the controller. I don't like that. That kills the battery. poison effective shot. Plus 1 damage per second. Alright. Now we're really bad at it. Test out this. So they think I'm still over there. That's what some bitch I like that. That's cool. I'm keeping that in my left hand instead of ammo. When I was a kid, I watched every single episode of I Dream of Jeannie because it aired in the morning before I went to school. It was just part of my morning routine. The time period equivalent to that would be some kid watching Seinfeld. I'm like an assassin now. This pocket watch is gonna save me a lot of ammo. first. What this game lacks is a really good tutorial. They kind of just throw you out. Why in the hell they put a bear trap immediately where I'm supposed to stand? And it hit me. No bad here. You don't know. Here, take what? What you got for me, buddy? Throwing. Is that all they give you? These things suck. Supposed to go. see anything. That was no fun at all. This gun is clearly based on Herman Luger. Every time I see or hear the word Luger, I always think of the song Weird Al did, The Night Sound went crazy. Shot 2 of the reindeer with the Luger. That's where I'm supposed to go. 106 meters away. This guy. Don't you have a throwing? Give me. first saw this gun, the reason I asked if it was break action, it looks like a Webley revolver, which is the kind that Indiana Jones uses. feel like the music's getting intrusive. The music has a similar function as Sweet Surrender, where I have a sense of safety based on it. If there's bad guys around shooting at me, it's one way, and if not, then it's like it is now. Oops. You know, this K-pop Demon Hunter stuff, quite strange to me. At McDonald's. I haven't seen it or anything. I understand it's not really that new, so I don't know why I'm doing a promotion for it. But the whole idea to me is rather bizarre. It's kind of like if you had Mexican mariachi ghost slayers or Austrian polka alien fighters. It's like the same thing as K-pop singers who hunt demons. I wonder why this level's so different from all the other stuff. If it's related to this character class or what? It's that guy again. I got 4 grenades. explosive, ends in disorient. Explodes, deal damage, and Same. Okay, now I ain't falling for it this time. They got me twice already. That ramp down where it can slide me into combat. Yep. I died.